What's the funniest thing a neighbor expected you to do for them? My neighbor Ashley moved in next door 6 months ago. She's one of those people who thinks everyone exists to solve her problems. First it was borrowing sugar, then asking me to move her car because she didn't want to walk in the rain. But last Tuesday, she knocked on my door with the most ridiculous request I've ever heard. "Hey Tyler," she said, holding this little white dog. "I need you to pretend to be my boyfriend." I thought she was joking, but Ashley was dead serious. She explained that her ex-boyfriend Kevin was coming to pick up his stuff and she wanted to make him jealous. "You just have to stand there and look manly," she said. "Maybe put your arm around me when he shows up." I told her absolutely not. That's when she offered me $50, then $100. Then she said she'd pay my electric bill for 2 months. I was broke, so I agreed. Worst decision ever. Ashley spent an hour coaching me. I had to call her babe and pretend we'd been dating for 3 months. She made me practice saying things like, "Ashley's amazing," and "I'm so lucky to have her." She even made me change clothes. Put on this stupid button-down shirt and cologne that smelled like a teenager's locker room. When Kevin showed up, Ashley practically threw herself at me. She grabbed my hand and started talking really loud about our fake weekend plans. "Tell him about the romantic dinner you planned," she whispered. So I'm standing there making up some story about taking her to this fancy restaurant. Kevin looked confused, but mostly just wanted to grab his Xbox and leave. That's when Ashley decided to take it further. She suddenly announced we were engaged. "Show him the ring, honey," she said, squeezing my arm so hard it hurt. I panicked and pulled off my class ring from college. This big ugly thing with a fake emerald. Kevin congratulated us and asked when the wedding was. Ashley said next month, in Vegas. And that Kevin wasn't invited because Tyler doesn't want my ex there. Poor Kevin just wanted his PlayStation games back. But Ashley kept escalating. She started planning our fake honeymoon out loud, talking about how we were going to buy a house together. Then she kissed me, right on the mouth, in front of Kevin and the UPS guy who happened to be walking by. Kevin finally left with his stuff. I thought it was over, but Ashley had other plans. The next morning, she knocked on my door with wedding magazines. "I've been thinking about flowers," she said. "Do you prefer roses or tulips?" I told her the whole thing was fake. We weren't actually getting married. She looked genuinely shocked. "But you proposed with that beautiful ring," she said. That's when I realized Ashley had completely lost touch with reality. She'd convinced herself our fake relationship was real. She started telling other neighbors about our engagement. Mrs. Patterson from down the street congratulated me on finding such a nice girl. The mailman asked when he should expect wedding invitations. Ashley even changed her relationship status on Facebook, posted pictures of us from that day with captions like "so in love" and "can't wait to be Mrs. Tyler." I tried explaining to everyone that it was fake, but Ashley would just laugh and say I was being shy about public attention. She started leaving wedding planning books on my doorstep, bridal magazines, even cake samples from the bakery downtown. The breaking point came when she scheduled a meeting with a wedding planner at my house without telling me. I came home from work to find this woman with a clipboard asking about our budget and whether we wanted a church ceremony. Ashley was sitting on my couch discussing flower arrangements like she lived there. "Tyler's just nervous about the details," she told the wedding planner. "He wants me to handle everything." I finally snapped. Told the wedding planner the whole thing was fake. Ashley had made it all up. We weren't engaged. We weren't even dating. Ashley started crying. Said I was ruining the best thing that ever happened to her. The wedding planner left very quickly. That night, Ashley's mom called me. Apparently, Ashley had been telling her family about our engagement for weeks. Her mom wanted to know when she could meet her future son-in-law. I had to explain to this poor woman that her daughter had invented an entire relationship with her neighbor. Ashley moved out 2 weeks later, but not before leaving a note under my door. "Thanks for the best fake relationship I ever had. You'll always be my fake soulmate." She kept my college ring.